Right, boys. This is going to be a quick one. It's day 152. First of all, I released my newsletter today. So if you're subscribed to my email list, which you can do so at the top of the description, you will have received my newsletter today. Basically, it kind of summarizes one of my videos the other day. I went more in depth on the topic there, but it was basically a poem that hit me pretty hard, especially with what's happened in the last 2 weeks in my personal life. And yeah, I basically just summarized to basically enjoy what you have right now, because it's very easy to take that for granted and you think about the future, and whilst doing so disregard the present, and a lot of us almost wait until the future and what could happen in the future to then actually live, and disregard what we have right now. So if you want to go and check that out, you can check that out at the top of the description, but I won't talk too much on that now. You can go and obviously check it out for yourself. But yeah, my life is good. I mean, I kind of say this every day. It's quite hard to talk about new stuff when you're updating everything every day. But yeah, it's got to a point now where I'm just uh, editing. Well, I'm going to be editing now. Everything is scripted basically, and now it's just editing, recording, editing, recording, editing, recording, editing both of our stuff and putting it into a product that we can sell. I think each one of there's about 100, and I think there's around 100 episodes, each one of which has taken at least 20 minutes, half an hour to write. So if you times 100 by 20 minutes, half an hour, you can imagine how much work has gone into this project and how much time I've put into it. So yeah, now it's just about bringing it into fruition with recording the stuff and editing the stuff down. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm kind of over the scripting stuff, so I'm just going to be basically sat at my desk every day recording and editing clips, whether it be my own or whoever's stuff, and formatting it into a thing that we can move forward with. I'm not going to go too in depth on it until it's released. Went over that yesterday and why I'm not going to do that, but long story short, there's no point in talking about stuff until it's out there. Honestly, it goes with a lot of things. Relationships, work stuff, whatever. There's no point talking about stuff otherwise. If it doesn't actually come into fruition, or whatever happens, or stuff happens, you dig yourself a hole, and then you've got to explain yourself out of it. So rather than doing that, I'll talk about it when it's actually live. But you get the kind of key principles there. One thing I wanted to touch on regarding yesterday. Again, this is going to be a pretty short video. Obviously, you know how long it is before I do, because you can already see how long it is. But one thing I wanted to touch on from yesterday's video is how we all fear the worst in every scenario. Like, you always fear the worst possible outcome, and it's very hard not to do that. So, I mean, there's not really much more that I really want to add on that specific topic. But yeah, I'm just gonna move this back a bit. But yeah, it's very easy to kind of like fear the worst in every scenario, but it's also very easy to fix a problem before it exists. So you're worrying about something that doesn't exist, which I guess is easy to do, but in hindsight, it's very dumb, because it just ruins your current present moment as well as your mental state, and stops you from doing certain things and puts you in a state of fear. And yeah, there's no ROI to it. There's no return on investment to being worried about things. So what can I say? Just don't be worried about things that don't exist yet, or try your best not to be. Try not to fear the worst in every scenario, because it does nothing but negatives to you. Um, and yeah, just live your life day by day, because that's all you can control, every moment that you have. And you worry about things that could arise, but most of them you can't control, and the ones that you can, you do something about. But is something going to happen to you today that you're worried about? No. So why worry about it? Do what you can right now and move from there. So that's my short little video. It's probably going to be the shortest video I do on my channel. I need to go to bed. I want to sort out my sleep schedule. It is currently, I did have my watch on. It is currently 5 minutes past 11. It's pretty late, but then again, if I go to bed right now, it's not that bad. So Thank you for watching the video. If you want to check out my newsletter that I posted today, you can do so. I'm pretty proud of it, as I am of all of them, because I take a while to write them and kind of help and concise my thoughts as best as I can, and help explain everything as best as I can. So if you want to go and check that out, that is in the description. But yeah, with that said, thank you for watching. Tomorrow we go again with the editing and the stuff there. It's long, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Cheers, boys. Thank you. Good night.